So the key one, this is probably why a lot of you are here. So you're either here because you want to quit the day job and break free and have time freedom, as we covered at the beginning, or maybe you're wanting to diversify income streams as a business owner, all of that stuff, right? But here is what I would class as the 5 steps to get to quit your job and to hand in that lovely resignation letter and say, shove your job up your arse, which is what I did. And I had planned ahead. I'd written my resignation date 4 dates in advance of when I was sort of ready to go. I wanted to particularly finish some things that I was working on in the business. And then I got shafted by a new boss who decided not to pay monies that were due that I had earned by way of a bonus. So I then had great pleasure in telling him to shove his job up his arse because I had options to do that. Okay. And this is the problem in the corporate world when you're working for somebody else. We have very little control. So here's what my 5 steps are. Now, it's quite obvious, but you would need a plan. Yeah. So many people have hope and a dream that that's what they want to do, but no real steps. It's sort of like they're trying to go from A to Z. So they're trying to go from A to Z. They know where they want to go, but they don't know the steps in between and what that looks like. So I just thought I'd jot some things down. The first thing that was important to me was cutting expenses, cutting the nice twos, really shrinking down my monthly expense base, because that's going to remove stress. Okay. There's no trader out there that can keep chasing a high level of monthly expenses. That's not sustainable, especially at the beginning. You can build that wealth and build that balance sheet in effect in your company, and I'll come back to that later. But cut your expenses, remove that stress from the beginning, and just see it as you're going to be buying yourself a load of time. So remove the luxuries for now. You can always add them back in. Yeah. And then know that number, whatever that number then is, know that number. And the challenge with this is there's going to be 18, 19-year-olds still at home in mum and dad's bedroom with very little outgoings who can survive on not a lot of money, as opposed to guys like me, married, 5 kids, dog, big house, big mortgage, and responsibility. So the pressure is very different, but know that number you need. And then plan your FU part, plan your fuck you part, yeah, for want of a better expression. And again, that's what I mean. This is down to the individual. This might be 6 months of number 2, might be 12 months. It depends on what level of security you're after and what those responsibilities might look like. Yeah. So you're looking to number 4, consistently build your FU pot with a diversified prop firm portfolio. This isn't having one funded account with prop firm X. Prop firm X disappeared tomorrow, you're screwed. This is about having numerous, maybe 5 different prop firms, different accounts filtering into that fund. Now, we're from the UK, so I can sort of talk about what works best, but you always got to get your own advice. But creating a limited company and putting that profit into that limited company while still earning your PAYE income is a sensible way, because you're not paying income tax on that money then. It's going into your business account. You can then pay yourself in the future with dividends and your own salary from your own business. Yeah. That's something that you would need to explore. But the first thing is making sure that you've built that capital in there. And then once you've achieved and you've built that pot up with however many months that you want, and that, look, reminder of video 1, right? 100K account, 2 to 3% a month, $150 to $200 a day, 25 to 30 grand a year, times that by 10 accounts, is an incredible amount of money. So literally 5 200K accounts. And there's so many legitimate prop firms out there that are going to be around for a long time to be able to navigate that. But you've got to do the work in this course, right? You've got to do the mindset stuff. You've got to understand the strategies, the concepts, the risk management. You've got to be consistent. Someone who is not consistent is not going to see consistency, who won't be able to get to 0.5 ever. Yeah. So you've got to do the work. That's everything in this course, and apply yourself and earn the right to secure 0.5. So there's my take on the 5-step process to get to quit your day job and tell your boss to do one. See you in the next one.